Hello and welcome everybody. My general looks on from the cliffs. This is the siege of Istanbul. And yes, I've got explosive shot toggled this time. So we've got these foot artillery pieces here which are going to need to be taken out. They're 18 pounders and I don't know where they've got their organ gun. But that will do a horrific amount of damage, which I want to avoid if I can. That's foot artillery. Ah, it's a 28 howitzer here. So shots being exchanged between my artillery and theirs. I've got explosive shot this time. I can say phalanx. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything covered. But anyway, right, to deal with those cannons, I don't have much cavalry. I've got these dragoons. My cornflake dragoons. And I've got 17 horse guards. So that's what I'm going to have to use for this mission. I'm going to get them over here behind my phalanx troops.
Yes, sir. Infantry reporting.
And in the centre I've got my line infantry. As you can see, just take a look at their troops, how they've got them positioned on this fort wall. Quite a nice looking fort actually. If only the European forts were a bit more, well, they'll look nicer. It seems with theirs are sort of just slapped together, while the Eastern and the Ottoman forts look far nicer and decorative. Obviously I know that's style and what have you, but it seems like a lot more work went into these than they did with the European style ones. I can't find their organ gun, which I'm worried about. That can't be it, can it? No. But I would like to know where it is. Unless it counts as one of these. If it's a 24, if it's classed as a 24 pounder howitzer. But I swear it isn't. So I'm kind of wondering where that's gone. But anyway, enough of that. I've got my cavalry ready. And they're going to go to this small little village on the right flank. And then flank the cannons here. Going for a raid. They may not make it, but if I can get rid of them, then that's the main thing harassing my troops. I'll then go and advance, mainly facing armed populace, but there are some Janissary musketeers on the walls as well as those in the main sort of square when I get down here. You got a spyglass out? What are you looking at, fool? I know technically that's kind of like wrong ethnic quote there, but I'm going to do it anyway. This guy's in their chainmail. Have I actually done any damage to these guys? No. I'm going to get my howitzers refocused then. So hitting these armed populace on the walls, or in fact the Janissaries. Here we are. They're also firing cannons against my troops, but most of their shots are missing. Right now, before their cannons hit my cav, I'm going to come swooping, charging in. These guys, the Dragoon Cornflakes, are going to take out the first unit, and my Horse Guards are going to take out the 24-pound howitzer. So we're going to see that here. They get a shot off first with their volley, and we're going to watch the charge. But they're already down, taking shots from the wall here. The Ottomans moving on populist round, they've seen the charge come in, so it's up to my Horse Guards to do the damage now and finish these cannons off so that I can advance up on the right. But I'm getting shot at by the cannons. Heavy losses here. But I've got to break these cannons and finish them off. They're down. I'm going to try and get what's left of them out of there. 7 of them remain. 6. 5. 5 of them managed to pull back. And they can go join my general up on this hill here. Oh, I have these guys as well. Cavalry, I never even noticed. Whoops. Oh well. I do have some cav then. Just still. Move my general up there. I think it was kind of an epic shot there. Just the general looking over the hill. Right. Now we've cleared them on the right flank, I can push up with my phalanx troops. And that is going to be their target, to push up on the right and take this section of wall. So first of all, they're going to march up to the village here, just on the right outskirts, and then they're going to move up to just this dip in the hill here, so hopefully should be protected by the cannons maybe a little bit as they push up there. On the left, I'm going to push up with my 2 units of light foot, and they are going to be in charge. Ah, the organ gun is here. Here it is. It is a horrible gun. Turns out it does a lot of damage if it hits. Dude, you're missing. You're just kind of cleaning the bottom. I want to see it fire, really. Oh, they've got several. Oh, there's sort of 4 of them all together. Here we go. I want to know where this thing's firing. If it's going to fire at all. Don't think it is. But anyway, these light troops, that is their target. Take them out. I could go with the cavalry, but I don't want to lose every single one I've got. So these guys are going to go for... Ah, here we go. Let's watch this shot. No, it's missed my howitzers. So, my light troops are going right over this ridge here and down into this protected area here from the cannons. They're going to flank round, take out the artillery in the forest, and then secure these walls at the flanks here, and then I'll push up. So my main army is going to hold right until those walls are taken.
Artillery!
I'm not going anywhere near there until I've managed to clear the wall of some of the troops. Not effectively as in I've removed them all, but I've done some damage to them. So they have pulled back or reformed, etc. Where are these guys going? They are... Oh cool, they can go around the front bit, that's so cool! Anyway, they're gonna... My cannons are gonna retarget them here. Oh, that looks so cool. In fact, they can go around all that. So their artillery shots... Whoa, that's the organ gun. Yeah. Yeah, that other shot wasn't the organ gun. That was definitely the organ gun. That is a nasty cannon. He's spotting. All I can see is trees. Well, it's not my fault. I didn't choose to place the cannon in the trees. But, yeah. Here come my explosive howitzer shells. Oh, that did some damage. That was nice. And we'll try and bring down these grenadiers, the Janissary grenadiers, as much as possible, because they're pretty much elite troops that aren't populous, not going to put up much of a fight. Right, now that my phalanx troops are in position, I'm going to push them up here and then get them to hold ground. Here's the organ gun again. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Ooh. My light troops still keeping together though. Taking my time with this battle, I'm enjoying this battle. Hope you guys are too, trying to make it a little bit more of a cinematic approach. That did some damage as well. These guys are all grouped together, so they will take a nice bit. And I may even try and shoot the doors with a round shot afterwards, but we will see. So this is what my general can see, well positioned. You can see the troops moving in on the right there. And just, well, not those aren't the actual flags, but over on the left, the light troops are moving up. And the howitzers are continuing to fire. On the wrong section of the wall, otherwise that would have been a fantastically nice shot. Is that going to hit? Yes! The explosive shot took some of them out the front. Well, I know that these guys are going to be crippled, so eventually by my cannon. Oh, fraps lag there. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that should be fixed soon. It's because I'm not going to jinx it by saying it. I'm not superstitious at all, particularly, but with computer issues I tend to be a little bit more on edge. So they're not actually able to hit me because my guys are protected by the cliffs. So I want to pretty much avoid these guys if I can. So I need to push up and take these further walls up here. But I'm going to wait until my units are in position over here, which they are now. And so they're going to move up into these forests over here. My light troops. Really feel like going and watching some Sharp after this. I don't know why. Gets me in the mood. Even though I guess playing Napoleon Total War should do that more. But yeah, anyway, I'm hopefully have that lag sorted out soonish. Although depending, I've got something coming up next week, possibly for 2 weeks, which probably won't affect a gaming schedule at all, but it will mean that I'll be using my laptop rather than my PC for a bit. But anyway, nothing for you guys to worry about or think about for the moment, because I'm not even sure if it's going to happen yet. My house is still raining down some death on these guys, which will push them back. So I'm now going to target these guys here and try and clear the wall a bit over here. Even though my phalanx troops aren't taking any damage from the cannons, just going to give them some relief with the howitzers, while the Jacennaries reposition themselves on this far wall. Oh, that looked painful. Yeah, and that did hit a couple of my men. They are exhausted now because I've run them round to the flanks. Try and get them in position. Seeing if there's a dip anywhere where I can keep them just to rest up a bit. There is one down here, but I reckon the cannons will probably be able to hit that. They're still trying to hit my howitzers. Oh, and that one looked close. And here's a howitzer shell. That looked painful. Well, these guys are alright here, and they're hidden in the forest, so they should be alright for a little bit. So I'm actually going to move forward with my line infantry now, just into this main dip in front of the main walls. Get them marching forward there. See the organ gun still firing at my light troops, but they're hidden, so they're alright now. They're tired, very tired, they're getting there. Replenishing. These troops. I'm getting ready to make my move soon on there. I'm just going to reposition my troops here, as I said. Marching them forward. And the howitzer shells going. Base of the wall. They're doing a little bit of damage. I am actually going to see just for a short while if I can hit the gate with my howitzer. Just do a little bit of damage there and bring it down. And while I do that and wait for them to reload, I'm just going to have a sip of tea. Right. Far away! That looks like it's gone over. So does that one, but that one looks better. Yep, they both went over. Okay, back to explosive rounds and just hit the Japanese that are on here. Very tired still and active. I'll wait for these guys till they're just tired and then I'll move them forward. They successfully got this flank. They just need to secure it now. This flank obviously secured earlier, or briefly anyway. The threat was neutralised with my cavalry charge. Come on, howitzer. So my men are ready to move forward. We'll be scaling the walls. Mainly take the gatehouse and then I can move forward. Whoa! Organ gunfire! They have hit a couple of my men there. But this is a perfect distraction for my light infantry to now push up, and they are going to have to run forward for this. That's why I've allowed them to rest a little bit. One is fresh and one is tired. They should be able to do it alright. Once they've done this, they can get on the walls and they can rest while they're up there. My howitzers to fire another shot off. That one fell short. We'll see how the other two shots do. They're both going short as well. My light troops are in position. Tell them to attack. They've already taken out some of the crew, that unit, and they're now going to move on the organ guns. Firing using fire by rank. Shattered, they're routing. That's good enough for me. They can now move up to take the walls, which means that these guys can now make their push as well, which is going to be harder for them. Phalanx, and while that's going on, my line infantry are moving up as well. Gonna run all of them into position just to get them there. Oh, they've gone around. These guys are gonna take the rear, and these guys are gonna get up this one. Oh, I have done some more damage to the Jacenaries with the howitzers since last time. That's good. Meanwhile, they're pulling the rest of their troops around to face these guys. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's a single kind of gap in their defences here, which I'm going to push up with my middle troop while the others fire up some shots on them. And now with this unit they can start scaling as well. Apparently not. Get them scaling. And these guys are repositioning on populace. And these guys can scale the wall here now as well. On my other royal phalanx unit continues to fire. A line infantry here, shooting on the populace. I'm going to start scaling the walls with several units here. Ooh, these guys took a cannon shot. Beginning scaling with all of my troops now on that flank. And my lights are have been attacked by the armed populace here. Oh, and they've charged out against my lights here. My guys are trying to secure the flanks. Trying to get them up as quickly as possible to push them back. And give them some support as well. My royal phalanx are getting up on the walls as well, all across the board. And so are my line infantry. That's gonna hurt if it hits wrong. Actually going to cease fire with my howitzer now while my guys move up on the walls. And with these guys, haven't gone up yet. Oh, they're actually firing on the units that are down on the ground. Outside the walls, that's fine. Up here, my light infantry just about holding these troops for now. And these light infantry are going to have to fend off this unit now. I'm going to try and push them back. The other unit of light infantry has broken though. This unit has managed to charge down and push quite a lot of them back. Oh, look at them all garrisoning there, that's pretty cool. Really need them to garrison along there, which is what I'm going to tell them to do. They're fighting off the last of the armed populace. Get these guys into a formation of sorts. Same with these guys here. Get these guys to run to a position. And with this unit of line infantry, going to charge them down. Try and get these into a formation along here as well. My royal phalanx. My lights over here, how are they doing? just holding on. Might get these guys to actually come down like so. Get ready to fire on the enemy. Armed populace here being pushed back. So my men are surrounding them now.
Infantry. Order.
Okay, with these two units though, I'm going to get them down on the ground and firing against the Ottoman troops. My light troops just trying to hold on here. Trying to push the enemy back, holding the stairs. Well, here my Royal Phalanx are making mincemeat of the armed populace troops. The rest of them are in, and we're going to march this unit inside now. Get them in on the action. Another line infantry coming down this staircase here, being covered by another unit of line infantry up on the wall, and this unit of armed populace is breaking. So the fort is being overrun now, and my light infantry, last of them, have just been killed off sadly here. I will recruit some more of them because they're awesome troops. But I wasn't able to get enough men to support them there. But they did hold up several units. They've got they're up against the Kemat Janissaries, so they're quite good troops. They'll be able to hold them back. Over here, my Royal Phalanx are going to push armed populace back quite happily. And my Phalanx is going to turn around and shoot against these guys here. Hopefully, anyway. So someone reloading somewhere. Oh, there's some on the walls. Oh yeah, they're dealing with it there anyway. My line infantry here though are finishing off the units in the square, which are the Janissary musketeers. They're taking volleys of fire here. These guys are lining up and getting ready, well, should be getting ready to fire. I think they're moving down to these lower positions. Yep. Get them to charge against them here. Heavily armoured and, well, easily enough to take out armed populace. And I've been charged here by what remains of the Janissary musketeers. Fire by ranks, finishing them off. As well as the bayonets of my men. While it is a bit dark, obviously due to the time of day that this battle's taking place, it does have quite a nice effect. He's down on the floor, he's going to get back up again. Further along the line, these guys are being engaged, they're holding them off though. These guys have won, and they're going to move them into the centre of the square. And just charge these guys in to help these guys out now. The rest walls besides this far corner over here still needs to be taken. So it's going to move up this line infantry regiment, which has now managed to deal with that Janissary, and these guys have pushed them back as well. So I'm going to push up here too. So taking a slower pace this battle, and used the whole part just to show it. But I thought it was quite a substantial battle, and I've really enjoyed it. Taking a more kind of laid back, relaxed approach to it, almost cinematic in feel. The AI is now going to wake up with those units because they're being shot at. These guys have gained some chevrons here, fighting in melee. And apparently battle ended. And I'm going to end the battle there. Heroic victory. Huzzah. Oh, no nipples this time. Sorry, chaps. You've got a guy stabbing someone, pulling them from a horse. A rebellion. War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. George Orwell, British author and journalist. So I will pull this part to an end, but we will just see me actually capture Istanbul. So I lost 462 men, and I defeated, obviously, the large force there. Who got the most kills? Apparently units with no names, but that's just the extra units added in by the mod hasn't been correctly inputted the values there.
Prepare the troops for battle.
Istanbul is now mine. Let's take a look. My economy should be far better off now. That's a bit better off. Yeah, these guys ain't happy. They're about being taxed. Zzz. But I do need to tax this place, otherwise I really do lose out. So these guys have to get pissed at me for a while. And I can't do anything to repair anything till next turn. Unless I stop replenishing these guys. And I might have just enough to repair. Repair nothing, I can't repair anything, so I might as well start replenishing some troops. So I now hold Istanbul. I will keep a sizable force there to prevent any Ottoman army retaking it anytime soon. But I will move on to smaller, another army built from Athens and Istanbul to build up my forces and push to take out the rest of the Ottoman territories here, and that will gain me ground as well. As long as I can remain at peace with the other nations, then that should be alright. I can actually, probably with my army on Malta, move to take Tripoli and Tunis, because now I'm at war with the Ottoman Empire, which was the Barbary states' protectorate, and I didn't want to attack them early on just to incur the wrath of the Ottomans, but now I'm already at war with them. I'm probably going to do that, but I need to rebuild a lot of things next turn. So, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this part. Please do comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video, and check in again tomorrow for some Shogun 2 online battles. See you guys next time. Please.